Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats pass Biden's Build Back Better stimulus bill. I'll break down the new areas being funded that we didn't know about. 52% of Americans believe Biden's new bill will hurt them, and 38% believe it will help them. I'll go through that. Kamala Harris is made president for the day, and Kyle Rittenhouse is fully acquitted in Wisconsin. All of this and more in today's news update. Hello, and welcome to today's November 19th daily news report, as well as ongoing stimulus package information video. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. You watch this channel because I tell you the truth about what's going on in Washington, D.C., the U.S. economy, Biden's Build Back Better stimulus bill, and money and investing. So I'm going to go through today everything that's going on, good or bad, so that you're kept in the loop on what's happening in our country. All right, before I do that, though, do take 20 seconds to get your name entered to be one of the winners of the cash giveaway. You can sign up each and every day. 24 people are going to win $250 in cash, and 10 of you are going to win $500 for a total of $11,000 in cash and 34 winners. There's no strings attached on how you spend that money, and I'm excited to give that money away. By the way, thank you guys so much for giving these videos a like. I really appreciate it, and I love bringing you the news. Okay, there's a lot going on, and I'm going to try and share it in as short of a video as I can. I want to be respectful of your time. I will be upfront. Some of you are going to like this information, and some of you are going to hate it, depending on your political beliefs, your religious beliefs, or your financial situation. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Democrats have passed Biden's Build Back Better stimulus bill as of this morning. The bill was delayed in voting last night as Republican Kevin McCarthy spoke for nearly 9 hours on the House floor in an attempt to delay the bill. However, Pelosi called for a vote early this morning and passed the bill with 220 yeses and 213 noes. Every single Republican lawmaker in the House and one Democrat lawmaker from the state of Maine voted against this bill, saying this human infrastructure bill does very little for humans. Most moderate Democrats had to go against their convictions and promises to their people not to pass this bill, but ultimately buckled under the pressure and joined their progressive colleagues in passing Biden's bill. Progressive Democrats are thrilled with the bill, even though most of what they've promised us over the last 11 months were stripped out of the bill. Now, there are different viewpoints being pushed on us from the media, whether they like Joe Biden or if they don't. Left-leaning media is showing this to be the best thing to happen to America since sliced bread, but doesn't show how it helps the majority of Americans. Right-leaning media shows this bill as actually costing $4.91 trillion over a 10-year period, according to the Committee for Responsible Federal Budgets. The congressional budget showed this zero-cost bill will actually add over $360 billion to the national debt. The bill also gives $80 billion to the IRS to go on a hiring spree so more Americans can be audited in the name of keeping billionaires honest. Also, the IRS will be given permission to spy on Americans' bank accounts. The IRS also won't have to get approval to fine you during an audit from a superior, but will have to report how many fines they give each quarter. Basically, it kind of sounds like they're going to be incentivized to give out more fines, right? Like you earn a commission or something like that. So they're going to be digging through even more middle class and lower income families' taxes in the name of keeping billionaires honest. So that is in the bill. They plan to hire 87,000 new IRS agents to make sure those billionaires stay honest. The bill will renew the $7,500 electric vehicle tax credit and give an additional $4,500 in tax credit for buying a union-made car. Now, some people really like this. Others are saying this is not the free market if you intentionally set up one group. But again, this is just what's in the news. The bill also requires childcare workers to be paid as well as university graduated school teachers. So the cost of daycare will likely increase by 30 to 50%. But Biden has a plan for this. The American taxpayers are going to cover the difference. And they're going to make sure that nobody pays more than 7% of their income to daycare. The rest will be supplemented by U.S. taxpayers. The bill also provides free pre-kindergarten and one more year of child tax credit kids stimulus checks. The government is going to spend $2.5 billion on counting trees and planting trees. The bill also spends $250 million to make sure schools are serving culturally appropriate food. Now, I'm not even sure what this means because the United States is made up of every country. So are my European lineaged children wanting to eat ham-fried rice going to be seen as culturally inappropriate? Or are they just going to start cooking lots of different meals based on which races dominate a school system? It's not really clear, but to ensure that food is culturally appropriate, they're going to spend $250 million of taxpayer money. The bill will use taxpayer money to fund abortions. The bill will also put a higher tax on natural gas, which will make natural gas more expensive, and according to the Congressional Budget Office, will likely cost 90,000 Americans their jobs. $3 billion will be used to ensure environmental justice. The bill also ensures that America becomes more dependent on OPEC for oil. It will withdraw mineral and energy rights from federal land, which the Congressional Budget Office says will cost 130,000 Americans their job and will lose $440 billion in revenue. So let me put this another way. So the IRS is going to get $80 billion so that they can raise $200 billion, but we're going to lose, this is crazy, right? We're going to lose 220 American jobs to bring in negative 220 billion of new money, right? So they literally took 440 billion off the table, 220,000 jobs. They're going to add back in bringing 200 billion. So a negative 220 billion. And it's going to make gas and natural gas more expensive, according to the Congressional Budget Office. Obamacare insurance will now cost no more than 8.5% of your income, but you can't make much income in order to qualify. Pelosi did raise the SALT tax deduction cap by 7 times their previous amount, making the wealthy the biggest benefactor in this bill. The new bill will also include paid paternity leave. Now, this is just a few of the items in the bill. It's too many pages for me to read and report on in one day. I'm not a super speed reader like Nancy Pelosi and others in Congress. But as I find things that will help you or wasteful spending, of course, I'll bring them up in my Monday through Friday daily news reports. Now, you'll have to decide for yourself whether this bill is good for you and our country. My community is pretty equally split, Democrats and Republicans. So I'm not going to tell you what to think about this bill. You can make up your own mind. I know that I will be calling Joe Manchin's office and Bernie Sanders' office to share my opinion about how I think they should change things to make this more about humans, being a human infrastructure bill. And I suggest that you also call your representatives, good or bad. If you like the bill, call and give them some praise. If you hate the bill, call and speak your mind. A new poll from the Trafalgar Group released just this morning showed that 52% of Americans believe Biden's Build Back Better bill will hurt them and the country. 38% said that it will be helpful to them and the country. So the majority don't really like the bill, but there is a pretty good percentage, almost 40%, that believe that this bill will help them and the country. The bill will pass from the House of Representatives over to the Senate and will likely undergo changes. What they will change, I have no idea. But of course, I'll be here to research it and bring that information to my community. Senator Joe Manchin has publicly said he doesn't like the bill and that he knows the people he represents in the state of West Virginia also do not like the bill. So that likely will influence the things that he asks to be added or removed and when he's willing to vote. Today marks a monumental day. Vice President Kamala Harris is the new acting president of the United States of America. President Biden decided to get a colonoscopy one day before his birthday. And so he turned over temporary presidential powers to Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris is now the first female acting president of the United States. If something were to happen to President Biden, she would become the acting president, and Nancy Pelosi would become second in command. In major news, Kyle Rittenhouse has been acquitted and found not guilty on all counts against him. The jury has ruled that he acted in self-defense. Mass rioting is expected in Kenosha, Wisconsin, and around the country. The governor of Wisconsin has the National Guard on call to step in if that is the case. Many have followed this case and have very divided opinions on whether he's guilty or innocent, and that may play out in the streets today and this weekend. Dr. Fauci's office has announced that they will not be answering phone calls anymore for the next while. His office is getting thousands and thousands of angry calls saying horrible, horrible things after it came to light that he used taxpayer money to torture puppies and monkeys to see how insects develop after eating beagle brains and monkeys respond after having different sections of their brain burned with chemical acid. Fauci said these attacks on him are an attack on science itself. OSHA has said that they will stop all actions towards upholding Biden's forced vaccine mandate now that a court has ruled against it. However, the White House is telling businesses to still force the vaccine on workers, even though it directly violates the judge's ruling. Over in Austria, unvaccinated people are now being thrown in prison for daring to think for themselves and have autonomy over their body. Former Chief of Staff Mark Meadows floated in an interview this week that former President Donald Trump may run for an office that could make him Speaker of the House. Trump himself has not confirmed or denied this idea or his bid for president, but this story was trending in the last 24 hours, so I wanted to share that with you. Another trending story is that boxer Mike Tyson has died from overdose. This is not true. In an interview, Mike Tyson mentioned how he has done hallucinogenic drugs that altered him as a person. He feels happier, kinder, and like he died and has become a new person. So he feels like the old Mike Tyson died, but the media drummed up a story that the former boxing champion had died, and so it was trending in the news. Now, this is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more. Before you go, make sure to get your name and email added. Try to be one of the 24 people that wins $250 in cash and the 10 that will win $500 in cash for a total of $11,000 thanks to generous sponsors. I'll be doing these throughout the rest of the month and also hope to do a very generous donation as we head into the month of December. And I'll be here all along the way to keep you up to date on what's going on in the economy, with our politicians, with bills and all of that, so that you guys can make informed decisions with high quality information. Now, before you go, I just want to remind you that you are amazing. I appreciate you being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.